Good afternoon, everyone. This is second task of data analytics. As a part of this document, we will be designing data warehouse model and we explain how the data warehouse model can be used while accessing certain information out of it. So usually data mining and data warehousing activities helps organizations to collect data from various operations it do. It can be a structured data or a non-structured data. Okay, so when data is collected, it should be arranged properly by following certain models. The data arrangement should be such a way that it is very easy for us to access the data. There are various models, various schemas that are used to access, like design the data. Okay, so Kimball explained various models. Among that, two prominent models, important models are star schema and snowflake schema. See, this document explains beautifully about these two types of schemes. Okay, so this is what we call a star schema. So where all important details will be in fact table and remaining are dimensions of the table. For example, if you take this one, so this is product table which contains all details of product, and it is a branch details where branch contains various types of transactions, purchase related activities. This is the person, he is a dealer who will be uh, giving that like when distributing that product, and this is the date on which the product is sold. Okay, so this is a simple product selling table. A branch will be engaged in sale of activities, and if you see that a product is registered and that product will be sold by the dealer, and on a particular date of sale a branch will be selling the product and that product is supplied by the dealer. So this contains all the, this one fact sheet is enough and it contains all the details related to the table. Okay, this type of model is called star schema diagram. So our diagram, like the kind of given case study we use is a snowflake. It helps us to create a snowflake one. I will explain that one. Here you can cross check simply a snowflake table, how it will be like. If you see, there is a dimension table called dealer. If you observe, these all are dimensions, data dimensions. This is the main fact about which these dimensions are available. Okay, so how it is distributed. If you can see, this table is defined by using these two details, and this table will defining fact. Similarly, various types of details are collected in different dimension tables, and all those dimension tables help to create facts out of the data. Okay, so let us, these are two types of schemes. Okay, these two schemas are to be applied on our case study. What is our case study here? Here our case study is a restaurant selling business is there, and it will be delivered. It is a online delivery kind of model. This application consists of various tables. The database, this application database consists a data table, and it contains different details such as customer details, restaurant details, and the products that are offered by the restaurant, and the kind of products, means it's a startup product or some other product, like in that way. So there are different types of products like starters, main course, dessert, drinks. There are item type and item cost, so various details. So what is main business is like, there are few restaurants in the area, in a selected area, and when a customer makes an order, that order will be delivered by the customer. So that order will be delivered by the driver, and he will be having a bike. He uses a bike to deliver the product. This is a simple model. Okay, if customer makes a order, he can select a product, and when he selects a product from LB Nagar, it will be, its cost will be different. And if it is 1 rupee, if they order it from Dilshnar, it will be 2 rupees, in that way. Okay, so different locations will have different prices. So simply when a customer makes the order, the driver is supposed to deliver the order from the restaurant. This is the model. So for this kind of model, when we collect data, what kind of data warehousing model is used? That should be explained. Here, if you see, we will be using Kimball 4-step, and based on the kind of data from the analysis, it is observed that it follows a snowflake. How we can say that? Based on the design that we have created, it is possible to explain. So this is the data dimension table that we have created. Here is the fact sheet, and this looks like a snowflakes. So this is dimension explains driver table, item type and restaurant, and defines another dimension called item, and the facts and the dimensions like driver, item, and customer are the main dimensions that are used to create an order and deliver an order, and to make a transaction and to generate revenues for the organization in that way. Okay, so this is the design. I will be sharing you this design. Just keep it and try to explain what is snowflake schema, why it is used. Okay, what are the benefits of that dimension? So that kind of schema. Okay, so this is the original schema. I will just take a screenshot of it. As JPG, selected only, export, download, and show. So this is our schema. Now this is fact sheet, right? Let us explain the second task. The task is using the concept of data queue, show all possible combinations of sales insight that can be derived from the warehouse. Justify your modeling choice. So if you take the order table is the fact table that explains about sales. Okay, so you can speak various types of how many types of insights you can generate. You can speak about different various types of, for example, you might be selling a burger, you might be selling a bread, you might be selling various types of products. Your sales insight can be about top selling food, top selling item in the restaurant. Okay, you can explain about a product that is purchased more number of times, many number of times by a single customer. If you take one particular customer, how many times he purchased very different types of products. Based on that, he can explain what type of product is purchased most by the person and what type of product is sold most. For example, if you have starters, you have main course, different types of products are there, right? So based on those groups, what group of products are sold most, which restaurant has got more number of sales. Okay, in that way, you got different types of sales insights that you can generate, by using which you can explain how organizations and customers might behave. Okay, so let me make it simple again. So sales insight means you are supposed to, what kind of analysis you can generate. You will be generating in future if you develop this model. That should be explained here. What kind of details you can explain? First thing, how you got different types of items, right? So for what is the top selling item, what is the least selling item, what is the highest revenue generated item. In that way you can create some kind of insights. Okay, so next one is top item based on the quantity sold, top number of item based on the value generated. Next one, top sales generated based on the customers. Okay, so which customer has created or contributed more to the organization, who purchased more, that can be evaluated. What type of products are purchased by the customers, that can be evaluated. Next one is item groups. There are different types of item groups, right? So which is the top selling item group? Is that a starter or a main course, cool drink, in that way. Okay, next one is you can generate insights about a particular item belonging to a particular restaurant. A restaurant, which restaurant is selling some XYZ item most. Okay, In that way, you can generate. And what is the top selling restaurant in the location that can be generated. In this way, you can generate different types of sales insights. Okay, so that is all about second question. See, for this task, I need approximately 300 words. Okay, for the first question, to justify Snowflake schema, you are supposed to write some advantages of Snowflake schema. So just mention Snowflake schema is appropriate for the given case study, and some of the benefits of Snowflake schema are, you can explain them. Okay, you got everything in that link. This link I will share it, and you can search it on Google Books to find some proper reference to the task. Okay, so the second task, as I explained, you are supposed to explain different types of insights that you can generate about sales. That's it. Okay, for this task, for first task, this is the first task. For the first task, you can generate 100 odd words. Okay, so, and then for next task, it is 100 plus